Hi guys, welcome to my A-level geography introduction video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe and share the video as much as you can. Before I start, I think it's important that I give a brief outline of what this page is going to be about. So basically, I'm going to be giving tips on answering exam style questions. I'm also going to be doing actual exam questions on the page, and I'm going to be covering some of the content of the syllabus. Let's get started. So this is an A-level geography page with my main focus being the Cambridge International Examination Board syllabus, which is split into two, the human geo side and the physical geo side. The human geo paper is referred to as paper 4 and is 1 hour 30 minutes long. Same applies to the physical geo paper, which is referred to as paper 3 and is 1 hour 30 minutes long. I'm going to be focusing on production, location and change and environmental management for the human geo side, and for the physical geo side I'm going to be focusing on hazardous environments and tropical environments. We're going to start off with human geo, which is paper 4, with production, location and change, which is split into agriculture and the manufacturing and related service industry. For agriculture, you are expected to know the factors that influence agriculture, agricultural systems, intensive and extensive farming, intensification and extensification of agriculture, and the management of agricultural change, which is usually case study based. For the manufacturing and related service industry, you're expected to know the factors that influence the location of a manufacturing industry. You're expected to have knowledge on industrial agglomeration, functional linkages, industrial estates, export processing zones, also known as EPZs, the informal sector, and a case study on the management of change in the manufacturing industry. Moving on to environmental management, which is still part of human geography, you're expected to have knowledge on renewable resources, non-renewable resources, and the local and global impact of the production and the use of energy. You're also supposed to have 2 case studies, one on an energy strategy and one on an energy scheme. You're supposed to have knowledge on environmental degradation and the management of degraded environments. Moving on to physical geography, hazardous environments. Under hazards resulting from tectonic processes, we're going to look at earthquakes, volcanoes. We're going to focus on the distribution, the hazards, and the impacts, both primary and secondary, which are associated with our earthquakes and volcanoes. We're also going to take a look at prediction, mapping, and preparedness, as well as monitoring of our hazards. Then, for our hazards resulting from mass movements, we're going to look at landslides, mudslides, the hazards, the causes, and the impacts. Under hazards resulting from atmospheric disturbances, we're going to look at cyclones, which are also known as hurricanes or typhoons, depending on which part of the world one is. We're also going to look at tornadoes, the hazards, the global distribution, the impacts, both primary and secondary, and also going to look at prediction, preparedness, and monitoring. Then finally, we're going to look at the sustainable management in hazardous environments. For our tropical environments, we're going to take a look at tropical climates for both our humid tropical climate regions, which includes our rainforests, as well as our seasonally humid areas, which includes areas with monsoon climate and savanna climate. We're also going to look at the roles of the ITCZ, the roles of subtropical anticyclones and monsoons, and we're also going to take a look at the global distribution and climatic characteristics of our tropical climates. Under landforms, we're going to focus on the landforms associated with limestone and granite rock. Then under our rainforest and savanna ecosystem, we're going to look at the plant communities. We're also going to focus on the characteristics of the vegetation in the rainforest and the savanna regions. We're also going to take a look at nutrient cycles and soil formation. And finally, we're going to take a look at the sustainable management of tropical environments. That brings us to the end of the video. Thank you for putting your time and effort into watching the video. If you found this useful, please comment, share, and subscribe.